Okay, so basically, um, with your offer letter, with your offer letter, what it is after your seller or property owner has um, contacted you and they're like, okay, no problem. I'm interested in owner financing my property to you. Can you hear me?
Hold on real quick.
Okay.
Dragon, hold on, because you're in and out. Hold on real quick.
Okay, all right. For those of you watching on YouTube, hang on one second. Trying to figure this out.
Dragon?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay.
All right. Right. So after your seller gets in contact with you, and you know, because you wrote them a letter saying, hey, I want to buy your property, or you just, you know, got in contact with them. However you got in contact with them, it doesn't have to be by writing a letter. Just you've got in contact with them. From there, you need to basically go into negotiations, right? So, in you going into negotiations, you're giving your offer. You're making an offer. Like realtors always tell you, hey, we have to write up an offer. You know, like if you was buying a house through a realtor, they say, hey, we have to write up an offer. Like everybody's writing the property owner an offer. You're writing an offer. The next person writing an offer. Everybody's writing an offer. So in your offer, basically you have to write up an offer that's more compelling or better than everybody else. So whenever you purchase property, anything goes. Anything goes. Anything can happen. You can say, hey, I want to buy the property. It's 300,000, right? Or it might be a piece of property for 30,000, whatever. Hey, I want to buy your property. Let me make you a few offers. Okay. Really, I be trying to make like 10 different offers and let them pick which one they want to go by. Right. I'm thinking of all the offers that everybody's gonna offer them or has offered them and telling them, hey, I can make you all the same offers. Which one do you want to pick out of the deck of cards? So, and even with all your offers, you let them know, hey, if we need to tweak any of these offers, I'm good with that. We could do that, right? So the beauty about real estate is that anything can go. You could say, hey, my first offer is I could give you, say it's a $300,000 property. You could say, hey, I could give you $30,000. But listen, it's a $300,000 property. I need you to sell it to me for $290, right? Because I'm giving you this lump sum of money, right? A second offer could be, hey, you asking $300,000 for this property? I'll give you $350. But listen, we got to do it like this. I'll give you $10,000 up front Okay, I'll give you 5,000 up front, 1,000, whatever. But I'm gonna give you more than what you even asking for. Okay, and you just keep going with it. You could offer 400,000, 375, whatever. But normally, the more money you're giving them on the back is the less money you have to give them on the front. Okay, and also the more money you're giving them on the back should be the more months they're allowing, or months or years they're gonna allow you to pay them off, right? And then they might say, well, hey, it's a $300,000 property. I want you to give me 400,000, and you could just take over the property. You don't even have to give me a down payment. Just pay the closing costs, and we could defer the closing for like 3 months. Like they give you everything you want, but then they come back and say, hey, I need a balloon payment in 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, meaning you got to pay me off my whole 400,000, right? So the way you do that is you got to make sure you get the property up to 400,000, really up to more than 400,000. Why? You want to make a profit. So that means you got 3, 4, 5 years to get that property to where it's worth more than 400,000, to where you're gonna make a profit. Okay, mind you, you're probably putting money into the property, right? Mind you, you buying it for 300,000. You want to turn it into a $500,000 property. You're probably gonna have to put $50,000 or whatever into it, right? So your goal is to make the property. So what you knowing you're gonna pay 400,000 for? Excuse me, I meant 400,000. And you know, and you're gonna put 50,000 into it. You know within 3, 4, 5 years. On top of it, you're holding it. Your holding costs you're paying every month. So on top of it, 3, 4, 5 years, you want to make a good amount of money. You want to make 200,000, 300,000. So now you got to sell the property for 700,000, 800,000, right? So the idea is you don't mind giving people what they want, as long as number one, it makes sense, and number two, it makes sense. It makes sense with the numbers, on paper, and it makes sense with how much money you're gonna make. Okay, it gotta make sense logically, and it gotta make sense money wise, right?
So in a case like that, they want the bulk payment, say in about 3 to 4 years. I would have to get that property up to where I would get a payment. I could get a profit if I give them their bulk payment. And then to do that, I would have to get the property up to par and then sell the property.
Correct.
To give them their payment.
Correct. And you could either sell the property or refinance the property. But either way, you gotta get the money to pay them. Either way.
Now, refinancing meaning to get the bank to refinance at a lower interest rate. Is that how that works?
No, it doesn't have to be at a lower interest rate necessarily, but refinancing means you get the money from somewhere to pay them off.
Oh, so I could get a loan somewhere.
Right.
Well, that's what refinancing is.
Right.
A loan.
Right.
Pay them off. It's like robbing, take it from Peter to pay Paul.
Correct. Correct.
And then just pay wherever I got the money off. That's a whole other bill.
Correct.
Dealing with that.
Correct. But that's the agreement you made with the seller, was you're going to pay them off in 3, 4, 5 years, and they're giving you 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is, to pay them off. It might be 1 year. They might say, hey, I'll give you 1 year. Right.
Right. Okay.
So whenever you're making offers, again, we never make one offer. We never make one offer. We make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30 offers, whatever it takes. And we just keep going until everybody's happy.
Yeah, I've seen some of your paperwork, some of your paperwork where you made like 10 offers on a document.
Right. So you get all of that? Okay. You have any questions?
On that, not yet.
Okay.
I ain't there yet, so when I get there, we'll see.
How you
going? You up on it.
How you going writing up your 100 letters?
I have carpal tunnel. No, seriously. No, seriously, like my arm, I couldn't write them all up. My arm hurts from driving so much. Like I seriously have a problem.
Right.
So when I started writing up the letters, I get cramps in my arm.
Oh, you serious?
Driving so much.
Oh, I thought you was trying to.
No, in real life.
I thought you was trying to come up with an excuse. No, I have issues too with that from boxing, so I know what you mean. But
it's very painful.
Right, but like
I do them a little at a time.
But like I say, like if it's actually an issue, you can type it and make copies or whatever, But then what you want to do is you want to hand write, your name on there and your name on the letter. You know what I'm saying? So.
Type, still leave a space to handwrite my name.
Right.
Oh, like my signature.
Right.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like your signature.
But their name, I would type their name. There.
Right. You could type up everything.
Okay, got it. Okay. That works better than my arm.
Right. But if you can write personal letters, it looks better. They're gonna read it faster than some handwritten stuff. They're just gonna think it's another person sending them some crap letter or a bill collector. Whereas they see a handwritten letter, they're like, "Who's writing me a handwritten letter?" So
I'm writing them. It's just taking me longer.
No.
I can do like 5 or 6 of them. And then
right.
I gotta put the pen. So I would prefer to write them. It's taking me a little longer than
Right.
Taking me a little longer.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, I get the whole idea of multiple offers.
Right.
I get that completely, and I understand the concept, the reason behind it.
Okay. Very good. All right. I'm gonna let you get back to work.
Okay, that's it? Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. We'll see what happens when I get to that point. But I still have yet to download all those apps. I gotta make room on my phone to put those apps on my phone.
Okay.
And,
I'm telling you the best thing. You guys got to treat this like what it is. It's a business. You got to get a second phone. You get a cheap little $30 or $40, $50 phone from Family Dollar, Dollar General, Walmart, and download all those apps and stuff on the phone. That'll be just your real estate phone. Make sure you get all the apps I showed you to get on that phone.
Okay.
And then what you do is you take your main phone and you use it to tether off the other phone. So you don't necessarily have to have another bill. You just need another device. It could be a tablet, anything. You just need another device with all them real estate apps on it that I gave you, and stuff like that. You need your you need your Google apps, for your telephone, for calls. You need all your Airbnb apps and all those apps that I gave you. So you need all of that on one phone. So if you can, the best thing is to just get a whole nother phone. Get a cheap phone. It don't have to be an expensive phone, or get one of them old phones that you cleared out. But you need to have a phone completely dedicated to real estate.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you grab that phone, everything in that phone has to do with real estate and your contacts and everything in that phone. You don't have to try to figure anything out. So we have to treat this like it is. It's a business. Yeah. All right. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll talk later.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Okay, later. All right, guys, that was one of my students. Just finished the mastermind um, with her. And that's how we do. You know, we get to it. What's up, Cherie? Give me more info. Call me 754-229-0940, 754-229-0940. Get in my mastermind. That was only $15. You know, you get in my mastermind, it's just $15. And also, if you want to do a one-on-one, the mastermind is in a group. If you want to do one-on-one, the mastermind is in a group on Sunday 3 p.m., Tuesday 8 p.m. Like that was my mastermind right there, just part of it, and giving you guys a glimpse. Um, and you can get my one-on-one that goes for $222 for just a regular one-on-one. If you want the regular one-on-one with the business part of it, setting up everything as a business, that's $333 to $444. And then if you want the ultimate elite package, that's $999, and I could explain all of that. Anyhow, I get you guys going, man. I teach you guys real estate inside out. All right, just call me Sharice, 754-229-0940. I got a package for everybody. And you don't have to pay one time, even for the elite. You can pay $25 a week, $50 a week. You could pay as you go. You don't have to have all the money one time. All right. You got any questions, Sharice? If you got a question, I'll answer it right now. If you got a question, I'll answer it right now. Any question, I'll answer it right now for you. All right. If not, I'll talk to you guys later. See you on the next one. Peace.